on some old magazine anyway. Show you guys pretty quickly. I'll show you guys what I packed up so far. So I packed up all those boxes right there. Yeah, quite a bit. And I got some more stuff to pack up as well. Because in 10 days, I'm officially moving. Yep. Let's see, go this way. Yeah, it's a little better probably. Well, what's going on, guys? I know it's been a bit since I last recorded a video. Just haven't been, in the mood to really record or to be on camera, So, just been doing a lot of, thinking, a lot of, researching and stuff like that. Because, May 31st, June 1st, one of those days, I have to leave, it's time to move on. I just, my head's just like everywhere. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go, I don't know what's going to happen in June 2019. I don't know. I don't know what's going to go on, what's going to happen. I messaged, a few people and stuff like that. And, my dad, I was talking to my dad a few days ago. But after he was like saying, that he wants some money, he needs like money and stuff like that. He just wants to use me because, he knows I get more money than him. You know what I mean? Because my dad just, just wants to go to the bar and drink and like, the way he was sounding, the way he was like talking to me, he was like, oh, you should spend your whole ESP at the bar. Like, who the fuck spends $1,000 in one day at a bar? That's insane, man. It's not like you're going to a club, spending, $500 on a champagne bottle, But that's the way my dad was acting, like, I don't even know how he can drink that much. Like, I mean, that's a lot of fucking alcohol, And I just told my dad, like, I don't drink at bars, man. That's just not me, If I'm with other people, yeah, but if I'm just by myself, I just, I drink at home, right? I don't drink, bars and clubs, stuff like that, because, I mean, that's expensive, It's cheaper just to get a 2-4 from the beer store, right? You know what I mean? So there's just a lot going on right now. I was supposed to move into my other friend's place, but yeah, I don't know. Things are just like, they say one thing, and they tell you another other thing, you know what I mean? It's like back and forth, it's, they want, people just confuse you and stuff like that. But I don't have time to be confused, man. People need to be straightforward. They need to be 100% because if they're not 100%, then I'm not gonna go live with them because, if there's gonna be issues and stuff like that. I just don't have time for that. So, so probably the second option is probably going to a motel, until basically the money runs out, and then I'll probably still be partying and stuff. But when the money runs out, I'll probably have to go to a shelter. I don't know. It's just that I can't get a hold of people right now. I can't call anybody if I don't have a cell phone, right? So, for when I'm at home, you know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, you can go to the bank and, use the phone. You can use their phone for free. They don't charge you. Um, but I just don't know, you know. I'd rather make a phone call. I'd rather make, calls when I'm at home. So, 1 second, did I write it down? Okay, yeah. No. So yeah, that's what's probably happen. I was reading today about Ryandale. I guess it's called the Ryandale housing shelter, or whatever. I'm not too sure if that's the one that I'm going to be going to. I don't know where I'm going to, but all I know is that in 10 days, I have to be out. So, and, it's been fun. I've had a good time. I lived in Kingston for 7 years. So, really technically, I should really be going back to Toronto because after you get kicked out and there's nothing here for you and you've done everything here in Kingston for 7 years, I was, gonna go back to Toronto and stuff like that. But the thing with going to Toronto, though, you're gonna be spending more money because, like, if you stay in Kingston, you do the motels in Kingston, you don't have to worry about paying for the bus to go to Toronto, which can be like $60 to $70 depending on like what day you're going, right? So yeah, so you're gonna be paying like more, right? Basically, yeah. And in Toronto, it's probably more money for motels, and the rent out there is probably more money. Like once they find you a place to live, I mean, I know they have like more shelters and more options in Toronto, but Toronto's not a really safe environment, you know. So going back there after 7 or 8 years, I don't know, you know. I mean, part of me wants to go to Toronto, and part of me wants to stay in Kingston, even though Selena is gone, and my family doesn't speak to me and everything. and I'm getting kicked out now and stuff like that. So what's the sense of me staying here in Kingston, right? But like, I don't know. I still like Kingston though, right? I think it's more safe. The environment is different than Toronto, right? There's more crime in Toronto than here. Um, I have beef with a few people in Kingston though. A few people who, those fucking drug dealers and shit. But you know, but I'm not friends with those people anymore. Those drug dealers. Yeah, man, I'm just not socializing with them right now. Did you see there was a game? Yeah, what the hell is it, man? Oh yeah, this one here, PlayStation VR. Yeah, Farpoint. This is fucking June 2017. So, anyway, so that's why I'm kind of down. That's why I haven't been really in the mood to record any videos, and this webcam is kind of crappy, and I don't have a cell phone. So, if I had a cell phone, I'll be doing videos mostly every day. Now, my friend Steve, we were talking about, he has his older phone. He has the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. And he was going to give it to me. He was going to give me the phone. He was going to give me his S7 Edge phone. But then he has to clear some stuff off it. He has like some confidential like files on there. So he has like a computer tech guy that I guess is going to fix that or clear it. I don't know. But I don't know what day he's going to be meeting me because, like yesterday or the day before, like on, I think Sunday, he said like, it's going to be this week, But then he said that like last week, you know what I mean? So it seems like he keeps delaying it, But he's probably busy with work. But I'm really hoping before I leave here that he does give me that phone, because he already promised me that he was going to give me that phone. And I've never had the S7 Edge. I only had the S6 Edge. So I never had the S7 phone before. So I'm hoping that he can still give me that phone, because for when I'm traveling and stuff like that, I want to have a cell phone. If I have to go to a motel and when I go to a shelter, to communicate with people on Facebook to let them know like how I'm doing and stuff like that. And I just need the phone just because, for other reasons, like to make important phone calls and stuff like that, right? So, yeah. But anyway, guys, 10 days. Yeah, I have 10 days left. So for now, the party's over. Long weekend. Victoria Day long weekend was pretty awesome. I got pretty drunk. I got pretty high. I think I still have like one joint left. So I'll probably finish that later today. Probably tonight. I'm thinking, well, like around like 10 o'clock or something. I don't know. I think later on. Yeah, like 9 or 10, you know. But just gonna enjoy my last 10 days here. Now I don't know if it's my last 10 days in Kingston. All I know is that it's my last 10 days in this house, and I'm gonna miss it. You know, like I said, it's been fun. You know, a good 4 years. But yeah, it's just time to move on. So and I got to do what I got to do. I guess it's pretty shitty that I have to leave or that I'm getting kicked out. It's pretty shitty, but you know, shit happens. And yeah, it's just time for a new life. It's time to write a new chapter, and the new chapter, of course, is going to begin in the summer of 2019. So yes, I'm hoping Steve does come through. I'm really hoping that this week he does give me the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, like he said he was going to. But it also depends on his computer tech guy as well, because he has to work on it and take everything off and save all the important things from that device. So that's what we're working on right now. So yeah, but I don't know. Anyway, all I know is that he said that it should be this week. So I'm just hoping it's 100%, because this computer is going to shut down again at some time, because it's getting more slow again. It's getting like slower and slower, every day. So, you know. Anyway, guys, just gonna enjoy my last 10 days here. And who knows, this can be my last 10 days here in Kingston, Ontario. It's been great. It's been 7 years. So, yeah, it's time to create a new chapter.